Okay, so we're off into Act 3. We're in the resolution. And in this stage, we're going to talk about divergent ideas in teaching styles. So we want learning to be fun. We want it to be easy. We want it to be win-win. And we want our students to be confident. We like the students to feel smart. We want them to succeed. And we want them to be motivated. This stuff is good. I mean, we want, like, when it's time or money, right? They might be playing a money game. It might be for survival or to feel sexy. Or it might be that they want to be Maslow's hierarchy of need. They want to self-actualize, right? They want to learn more. They like puzzles. But it's always about the WIIFM. Anybody know what the WIIFM is? Who said that? 2 pencils for you. Whoa, what's in it for me? Right? It's the old, I want one on the other side, IWO, but what's in it for me? That's why they're here. It's not for us. Yeah, sure, we're rock movie stars and they love us, but they want to be sexy too. Okay, and how about for the teachers? Is it the same for us? Aren't these the same things that we want? I mean, this stuff is bridge catnip. This stuff works. And if not, Uncle Michael will give your money back. But there will be some restrictions that will apply. Void where prohibited by law. No, but this stuff really does work. Visualize success for the teachers and the students. So we have to visualize this. So we want to find our voice, our showmanship, and we have a lot of different ways depending on what your style is. Your personality, to be enthusiastic, as was spoken about earlier, and we want to have a point of view. In acting, it's about finding your voice. I can remember when I started doing podcasts. Hi, this is Michael. No, that's not how I talk. We have a point of view the way we normally speak, and we get comfortable with that. And the idea is like Socrates said, know thyself, right? We want to know ourselves. We have coded messages that we have, basically. I liked Raquel Welch. She had once said, style is personality on purpose. So, what story do we want to tell to our students? Know thyself. 60 Minutes. Don Hewitt, the producer of it, you know, he did pitches a couple times with CBS, and he had a hard time getting through. And they had a new CEO that came in and didn't really like his idea, but if his previous CEO didn't, he said he would do it. And that was how 60 Minutes got started. And his was what? Tell me a story. A beginning, a middle, and an end. And he drummed that into all of the people that we've watched on 60 Minutes. It was a wonderful program. It's existed for decades. And I always liked the CEO once said is that when you see Mike Wallace outside your office waiting, you know it's going to be a long day, right? Because what is Mike Wallace and this team doing? What is the story? The things we spoke about earlier. We have a crisis. We have protagonist and antagonist. We have these inciting incidents. And that's what makes a story. And when we can do that at the bridge table, you're going to be more successful because people now have the emotion, the gut, the things we spoke about earlier. But please avoid those unemotional data dumps for too long. People start to fade. Okay, so I've been talking all this good stuff, but what the hell does this have to do with bridge? Well, I'm going to give you an example of dramatic storytelling by our Barbara Seagram. Thank you, Barbara. When she came out to California at Marin County, she spoke to the unit, and I was naughty like I oftentimes am. So I had her wired up. You know, we didn't have a good sound system, but you know, I brought my like Mackie 650 speakers like the ones that are in this room here. And I had my little digital tape recorder going. I didn't tell her about it, naughty me. But afterwards I asked her, I said, oh, I did tape this too. Can I send you a copy of the audio? So afterwards I took the audio and I put the actual play of the cards to it. So we're going to get a chance to see one of the best, see how Barbara uses storytelling in bridge. Now, a man's got to do what a man's got to do. And when a man can't, that's why we have a woman.